Just down the street from all the sports celebrations that are going on, one of Houston's favorite spring traditions is back, the Bayou City Art Festival. They also have one in the fall. But whether you're a serious collector or just want to find something whimsical that speaks to you, this curated outdoor gallery showcases original work from around the country. Unlike many art buying experiences, you can actually meet the artist and ask about the inspiration behind their work. Wendy Meisberger with Bayou City Art Festival has more details. Also joining us is this year's featured artist, National Geographic recognized photographer Lijah Hanley. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you so much for having us.
This is such a valued tradition. I got to tell you, my son gets nostalgic about it, and he's always like, "Oh, the art festival's coming again. Let's go down there," because just so many. It's a great thing for families, right?
Yes.
All right, let's talk about how it started. It started with a recognition of some things.
Yes, absolutely. So the art festival, it's our 54th year. It started off as the Westheimer Art Colony Festival back in the 70s, and we have just continued to celebrate art and art education and just, you know, bringing the city alive with that.
And when you talk about this art, or oh, look at that, so pretty. When I say curated, like you really make an effort to make sure you have a variety of things and unique things.
Absolutely. We have 19 different disciplines at the art festival: glass, sculpture, painting, photography, and it's just we bring the best from around the country.
Yeah. Lijah, you're a fine art photographer. What was can you remember the first picture you took that you looked at and went, wow, that's cool?
You know, like looking back, you know, I've been photographing for about 15 years. You look back at the photos you thought were amazing as a kid and you're like, oh my goodness, what was I thinking? But I started out as like a second shooter for my mom at weddings. She was a wedding photographer. So that was a lot of my original photography. But from there, you know, I think I was 13 when I started. I was fascinated by, you know, just leaves and flowers and anything I could find to photograph.
By 13, you were recognized by National Geographic for No Boundaries.
I was, yeah, absolutely. So, I won the National Geographic Student Photography Contest when I was 13, and it was just an amazing experience. I got to study with a few of their National Geographic photographers in Peru. And that's really what kind of got my whole thing started here, and it's just been an amazing experience.
And when you're a photographer at your level, you can find something you probably like find the close-up grain of this faux brick over here and make it an art piece.
Absolutely.
But you're from Vancouver, Washington, which in itself, your surroundings were kind of sparked creativity.
Absolutely. That was my original work was, just getting out in nature, out in Washington State, and there's just so much to photograph. So, I used to photograph the landscapes out there all the time.
So far, you've traveled probably over 100,000 miles, photographing 48 states. I'm going to guess the two that you haven't made it yet. Is it Alaska and Hawaii?
So I've been to Hawaii, and now it's 49. Funny enough, Arkansas was the last state.
Well, you're not too far away, and in fact, I'd avoid the airport. You could drive there faster right now. Right?
I'm still missing Alaska though, so need to get out there. But Arkansas was a great 49. So
you focus on its landscapes and nature, and coastal, desert, grasslands, all those types of things. Today we all have a camera in our hand. We all fancy ourselves. I'm not taking anything that looks like that, but we all fancy ourselves as photographers. There's a lot that goes into this. It's just not point and shoot.
No. Especially with our most recent work, it's a whole series of cowboys and astronauts and a bunch of Western characters out in the desert, and they require a lot of setup. So there's a ton of planning that goes into them, and we have a lot of fun. Creating up these stories that we want to tell through photographs.
And you use your family in a lot of these. So,
I do,
coming to Houston, this is perfect. We have a couple of paintings that you have here in the studio.
Yeah, this piece here is the piece that kind of started the whole series. We thought it would be fun to run on the play on words between Buzz Aldrin and happy hour. You get buzzed, and so the very first piece is an astronaut holding a martini, and we rented this suit from a Hollywood production company and brought it out to the desert. And got my grandfather to wear it for me and all the images. So just a great time with family.
And look at that, that lawn chair. That is an authentic lawn chair.
It was. I was really set on wanting an actual 1960s lawn chair, so we found one in an antique store and we flew down with it and checked it as a bag. And the lady at TSA is like, do they not have lawn chairs in Palm Springs?
First of all, I just want to back up. You actually got to see the lady at TSA?
Yeah. It was a rare sight,
Oh my gosh. That's so cool. All right, and then going on over to the other picture that you have there.
Yeah. So same thing. All my images are out in Joshua Tree, California. It's just such an otherworldly, kind of stark landscape out there, and it was just perfect for the series we were doing here. So it's my grandfather in the astronaut suit. It's my wife driving the old, it's a 57 Ford T-Bird that we rented for the photo shoot. And yeah, we have a whole collection of the astronaut doing just, strange things, exploring the desert.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. I mean, it's a whole production. That's super cool. All right, when you're out at the Bayou City Arts Festival, there's just so many things to do. You have food and culinary experiences.
Yes, so we actually have a live culinary arts stage. So when you're at the festival, you can, chefs are gonna demonstrate live recipes right in front of you.
That's art too, isn't it?
That is absolutely art, and then you get to taste the samples afterwards, so everybody wins.
Yeah, the family and interactive activities. You have your imagination zone. You have an area where they have like the oversized bubbles and hands-on art projects. So I was sharing with you earlier this morning when my son went the first time. He was about 5 years old, and he had made a piece at the kids' little art zone, and we left it by accident. And we got home. He goes, "Oh no, my art piece!" And as a parent, you have 5,000 other ones to replace it with. Right? I go, "It's okay. You have plenty more." And he goes, "No, Mom." He goes, "Someone will steal it and sell it." And I'm like, "They'll sell it for just how much exactly?" And he goes, So he goes, "Oh, it'll be thousands." I'm like, "Yeah, we need to go back and get that."
Yes.
But what was so sweet is that the featured artist that year, they had stopped by the station on their way back home, and they said that he had left it at their booth, and he had been talking to him about it. They remembered it. They found the station. They dropped it off. But I'm going to circle back around to what's so cool about this is that you actually get to talk to many of the featured artists.
Absolutely, right? You get to meet them face to face. You get to learn about them, learn about their inspiration, and now your piece of art that speaks to you. Not only does it speak to you and you have a story, but you get to know, like Lijah was saying, everything that goes behind it, rather than if you do buy it online. It's just so powerful to know the story behind it.
It's the full circle, because it's disconnected when you obviously you can buy something and apply your own thoughts to it, but what I think is so cool is when you can apply your own feelings and thoughts to it and then incorporate what the intention was, and that becomes almost your own piece of art at that moment.
It means so much more.
Live entertainment, the community impact is amazing too, because your proceeds will benefit several nonprofits, Art Teach, Bravo Little Company, Fresh Arts, Pink Bows Foundation, MFAH, and it continues the mission of giving back through the arts, and so we appreciate that. And quickly, just like I said to Deborah Deep Mouton, the importance of a child putting pen to paper, the importance of a child taking a picture in their mind and putting it to canvas is what?
Absolutely.
Or anything, a canvas or molding or sculpture, anything.
Absolutely. I mean, just getting off your phone and getting out there and having fun and creating something is such an incredible experience, and everybody should do it.
Well, thank you so much for sharing with us this morning. You can see Lijah Hanley's stunning work up close this weekend at the Bayou City Art Festival. It's all happening this Saturday and Sunday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. downtown at Sam Houston Park and along Allen Parkway. For tickets and more information, visit BayouCityArtFestival.com.